Welcome one and all aboard the home of the Hype Train and our dedicated football team, Hype Train FC. The date was Saturday the 7th of May 2022 and the occasion of course was the East Berkshire Football League's Presidents Cup final. Starting in the preliminary round all the way back in January, the competition pitted teams from EBFL's Division 1 and lower half outfits from the Premier Division. Our route to the final saw us overcome 4 challenges. Sandhurst Town were the first in the way with the team prevailing 8-0 in what was our only home outing in the competition, before the team battled back to secure a last-second winner to beat Hearts of Bracknell, the eventual Division 1 champions, 3-2 in the last 16. The quarter-final saw another day of firsts as we navigated an extra time period for the very first time as a club, again winning 3-2 in dramatic fashion, this time against a very strong frontline team. The semi-final was played at Britwell FC's Chicken Ranch and saw the team beat an Old Windsor outfit for the very first time as we ran out 5-2 winners to book our place in the final against AFC Cressex. On the club's YouTube channel, our media team on the day, Sam Austin and Paige Alexander, have done a great job at assembling a near hour-long documentary that charts the club's final. The footage seen today in our highlights package is largely an alternative view from the club's VO camera, with our Vidoc providing an up-close and personal boots-on-the-ground perspective of the Presidents Cup final. And you can view that video in the link below right now. The club played our very first game of football against Berkshire Dons FC on Sunday the 21st of July 2019 in a pre-season friendly down at the Atrium Club in Reading. It was a day that saw the train play without a kit in our first batch of training tops with our old club crest and logo. Move forward to the recent past in May 2022, fate was to be as the club celebrated our 100th match as a club against Cressex in the final, and we partnered with Kitlocker yet again to release a special power-up kit for the occasion. The team at Kitlocker worked overtime into a tight deadline to deliver the team a beautiful white top with a typography design as part of their Kitlocker power-up range. We're really thankful for their team that worked with us, and they prioritised our landmark match to ensure that our final against Cressex was that bit more special. If you're a new club or an existing club looking for a refresh, or just generally looking to up your game with your kit, Kitlocker is the place to be.
So I'm just going to basically rip the back up for the team. So we're going with the back four that we've been going with most of the season. So Georgie, Joe, Vince and myself. Jamie in goal. We're going to have Shane and George, slightly ahead of Chris as a DM, Phil, Leon and Paul. Similar to what we've been doing in training, we're going to obviously, we've just got to obviously try to apply what we've been doing in training into games today. It's a big wide pitch today, so what we ideally need to do, they've got a different goalkeeper as well, so we have to test their kicks out. But if they do play out 3 at the back, I fully anticipate them to line up like this from goal kicks. All we obviously have to do then is have the forwards press, the midfield obviously press as well, and we have to go as a unit. What we learned against Clares Griff is that if not all of us do the press at the same time, there's always a 1 or 2 men that can be beat. So we just to make sure that we don't allow it. But yeah, boys, it's just another game today. No pressure whatsoever. So another game. We kept a clean sheet against them last time. They had a couple of chances. But yeah, we just have to make sure that we work the front 3 today. We have to make sure that we get the ball into all 3 of them. Yeah, I don't have any specific instructions apart from the fact that we've been through all the training. We know what to do, especially when we push forward. Defensively, they're obviously going to have 2 guys that sit on Vinny and Joe, and they've got a right midfielder that presses right on. I don't know about the left side. I was told that they've got a better left midfielder today, so it might be a case that they're just going to have 3 and then do outballs to 3 or 4 man-on-man for the back 4. That's how they've been playing against other teams when they've got the left midfielder. But apart from that though, I think it's just make sure that we win the mid-gap battle today and just make sure that we stay solid. Apart from that lads, there's nothing else, just calm, confident performance. Balls should be moving nicely on the pitch. It's going to be no awkward bubbles, it's great conditions to play. And yeah, let's just chill out, have a nice game. That's all I'm asking. Okay, no pressure, just chill out. First 5 minutes might be intense, but that's just have a nice game. Just chill out. Because apart from that, I don't need to say anything else. You know the stakes and the expectation for today. Apart from that though, I think let's just have a little walk around outside, let's keep moving, let's keep busy, then force the rest back in. Yeah, let's go out and have a good game.
Come on boys! Come on.
Just going over the team one more time, wearing our newly minted white Kitlocker Parrot strip for the occasion, Jamie Hulsell started in goal for the club. In defence, we lined up with the same defensive foursome that had navigated the quarter-finals and semis, with club captain Vincent van Lembergen joined alongside Joe Sawyer in central defence, and they were both flanked by Robert Austin and George Fradgley at fullback. In midfield, Chris Marshall anchored the side in defensive midfield, whilst ahead of Marshall in the middle of the park, he was joined by the duo of George Holloway and Shane Cooper-Clark. Further up the field, Phil Newport started out on the left of midfield with Paul Hatfield on the right. Both were in support of Leon Mannion, with the number 9 returning from injury in time for the showpiece final. Among the substitutes for the game, John Watkins was joined by Matt Snell, Gino Izzo, Callum Fox-Spence and Ash Ali. If you're a new visitor on this Hype Train or a returning passenger, we'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe to the club's YouTube channel today. The club is as modern as they come. We're across all major social media platforms, as well as housing match reports, photo galleries, club updates, videos and more on our dedicated website hypetrainfc.com. Whilst you can check out our parent website, thehypetrain.co.uk, which houses articles and videos surrounding the worlds of fantasy football, wider general football discussion and more. Early doors for the team, and we're going from right to left. We're starting with a Jamie goal kick that's flicked on twice. Secondly by Phil Newport, with Leon chesting it and running onto the loose ball. Leon's half volley gives the Cressex keeper something to be alarmed about. On the left hand side, the team had just won a throw in, and myself, Rob, at left back collects the ball. I throw into Leon's feet. The number 9 does well to twist and turn away from the Cressex captain, who's keeping up with Leon, and we win a corner kick. Standing over the set piece was Shane Cooper-Clark. Shane's deliveries throughout the semi-final against Old Windsor are exquisite, and as you're about to see here, he hits the nail on the head yet again, falling out to George Holloway just 6 yards out from goal, as the team have a 1-0 lead 10 minutes into the game. There was more pressure from the team, and we win the ball back in midfield and out to the right hand side with Paul Hatfield collecting a ball from George Holloway in midfield. The ball is eventually worked over the Cressex defence with Leon chasing onto the ball. Leon gets dragged down, but what the referee sees is Leon fouling the Cressex defender. Cressex in black had actually started the game well themselves, and we had omitted a couple of headers that were well wide of the mark, though this showed some of their attacking intent in the first half as they're working the ball across from right to left for the team here. As you can see, the ball falls out to Cressex, who would put the ball in the box, and it falls out to their right winger, whose shot is scuffed and wide of Jamie's mark. The team now defend a corner kick from Cressex, which falls out to Shane at the edge of the box. Shane feeds Leon down the central channel before receiving a 1-2. Shane picks out Paul with a first time pass as the right winger picks up the ball here. He's got the defender square on with Paul shooting, and it's just over the bar. Another set piece for Shane to stand over here, with the number 16 taking his time to assess his options in the box. Shane whips in a ball. It's hit one of the Cressex players, and the keeper's made a good save. Cressex really did bombard the team with set piece after set piece in the final, though we were able to repel this one really well. We cleared to the edge of the box, and the ball falls out to George Fradgley, who frees Leon down the centre of the park. The Cressex defender doesn't clear the ball and then tries to hook it away, though Leon's onto it, and his lob is only just wide of the mark. Another Cressex set piece and another counter-attacking opportunity for the team. This time Phil Newport picks up the ball. He frees Leon here, who's got one defender squaring up to him, but Leon uses his pace to go round him. He looks up, he crosses the ball in with his left. Paul Hatfield collects with his chest, half volleys it, dinks it into the net, and around 20 minutes into the game we've doubled our lead with a great effort from Paul Hatfield. The team in black were on the attack as they won a header, and the number 7 picks up the ball in the middle of the park. He shifts the ball to the right hand side. They played a 3-5-2 with their right wing back picking up the ball. He attempts to take on, though myself at left back wins the ball and it's out for a Cressex corner. If there's one thing you know by following Hype Train FC on any of our socials or our YouTube channel, we don't make things easy, and this right here from Cressex is evidence as their corner is whipped in. It's not dealt with and not cleared away, and Cressex have actually scored directly from the corner, meaning that they're back in the game at 2-1. Back in the game and making an affair of the final. Cressex here again have another opportunity, and it starts when we make a good clearance from the captain Vince. Here though, it's only out to the Cressex player who feeds the ball left hand side. There's a shot from range and it's over Jamie's bar. The Cressex goalkeeper who just repelled an attack of our own here, and he pumps the ball long. The header is cleared away by myself at left back here. The referee flags for half time. It was a relentless non-stop 45 minutes, nothing but running and endeavour for both teams, and we take a lead into the second half. We begin the second half's proceedings with a free kick that's just inside our own half here as we're now going from left to right. Cooper Clark swings in an effort that goes to the back stick inside the penalty area. Phil Newport does well to win the ball, but it doesn't trouble the keeper. Next, we have a Cressex throw-in, which is cleared away by the team, and Paul Hatfield now is on his bike in the middle of the park. He picks out the left-hand side here, though it's cleared away by a Cressex defender. The goalkeeper starts to play around with the ball, and Cressex try to clear their lines, though Phil Newport's press is excellent as we keep possession of the ball high up. Leon is on the ball now. He flicks the ball across to Paul Hatfield. Paul takes a touch before crossing. Phil glides across the goal, gets a shot off, and somehow their keeper makes an incredible save. Not to be denied though, in the game here we're about to enter what was our goal of the season, and it starts when there's excellent work from right back George Fradgley. He pokes the ball out to Leon before getting the ball in return again. Fradgley is onto it like a plum before he feeds Leon again. Leon with a nice little flick for the outside of his boot feeds Paul, who feeds Phil. Phil sets, he shoots into the back of the net, and the team have a 3-1 lead. It was an excellent team goal with everyone involved. Sometimes words beg a repeating, and this is one instance where this is the case. It starts when Cressex put a ball up. We win the initial header with Chris doing well. Cressex win the second ball before Shane and myself at left back Rob. We have a mix up. I should have cleared Shane out. It means that Cressex are on the counter attack. They've pulled the ball back. The number 7 has tapped into an empty net, and Cressex have another way back into the game from a defensive mix up. hand, right back George Fradgley is aiming a throw-in down the channel here. He's got Paul Hatfield and Shane in support. His long throw finds the feet of Shane. Shane turns, passes to Leon. Leon's on his bike. He turns the centre back here. There's a chase on as Leon speed means that he gets into the box first time. He gets in, cuts in, shoots in on his left, and the team have restored their 2-goal lead. It's another fantastic goal. With 4 goals in the bag, there was a period of squeaky bum time for the team here, and a few opportunities that on another day Cressex will be absolutely fuming they've missed here. It starts here when there's a shot from range that's cleared out. It goes out to their right wing back, who floats in across. It goes to the middle of the goal. It's headed on and somehow wide of the mark. We now have a set piece for Cressex, a free kick around 30 yards out. The player standing over the ball has a lot of time to assess his options. There's a 5-man wall here. The referee has taken his time to set the team up, though on this occasion, Jamie makes a good save. More applied pressure from Cressex in the game sees them carve out another opportunity here, and with the ball in the middle of the park here, there's some composed play across the back line as Cressex are working the channels eventually. It goes out to the left hand side here before the ball is fed in behind our defensive line here, though on command Jamie makes another good save. Set piece after set piece for the High Wycombe outfit was order of the day, and on their right hand side, the team's left, they set up with a left footed in swinging free kick. Cressex do deliver another deep ball, and again there's another header unchallenged at the back post, and that'll be ruining another missed header. Just about 90 minutes had passed on the clock and the team was trying to see out the game. Cressex do win a corner here as we have to clear away from a corner, but myself, Rob, I'm charged down by 2 Cressex attackers. All the team had to do was see out the last 2.5 minutes here. This was a pivotal moment in the game for Cressex here as they've got an in-swinging corner kick. The set piece takes ages to get going for the team as we're looking to mark our men. The ball comes in, it's unchallenged at the back post. Cressex do have a 3rd goal, and it sets up an extremely tense last couple of minutes for all the teams involved. Fueled on by the supporters that came to support Cressex on the day here, there was a chance for them right at the end of the game here when the goalkeeper's ball goes into the middle of the park. They win the initial head and it goes to their number 7 who turns away from Joe at centre back. He's dragged down and they win a free kick 25-30 yards out from goal. Their number 7 has stepped up to the mark here. He takes his time to set up. He unleashes a shot and it's collected, whereby Jamie and the team have gotten away with one. Less than a minute on the clock now, and Cressex have to play it out from their left back position with their goalkeeper being pressed by Ash Ali. Ash has bitten on the press really well here before they have to pump the ball long into the midfield area. I myself at left back wins the header that goes into the middle of the park here, though Cressex try to clear the ball away. That Shane picks up the ball and it means that he frees Leon, who's able to get into the left hand corner. After a 52-game season across both Saturday and Sunday football, our one squad of players in our 100th match as a club were finally able to get across the line to secure a landmark moment for the club in its history, winning the EBFL Presidents Cup, our first ever trophy. An unforgettable cup run that saw the team overcome the challenges of Sandhurst, Hearts of Bracknell Frontline, Old Windsor and finally AFC Cressex in the final, with goals from George Holloway, Paul Hatfield, Phil Newport and the match winner by Leon Mannion. Thank you to everyone that's been following our journey as a club, to all those who have been supporting our efforts and all the businesses and individuals involved in aiding our journey towards the first ever trophy. Winning the Presidents Cup for us is a huge marker in our history that we, and I personally who am narrating the Hype Train's journey and our pathway in grassroots football, as a squad will never forget. Football is the world's game, and without the constant support and guidance to help better improve us as people in a club, we wouldn't have experienced this special moment. We'll leave you with the team celebrating on our video camera, and of course don't forget to check back with the team's Vidoc for our cup final, which is linked below, to get an alternative look at our big day in Burnham. Of course, until next season, believe the hype.
Take it off straight again, like the old yeah. What you got to do that?